Corcoran for thedailyshrewsbury.com, and here's your weekly news. The 9th annual Karyn Polito Charity Golf Tournament was held Monday at Pleasant Valley Country Club in Sutton. State Rep Karyn Polito, on behalf of the Karyn Polito Charity Golf Tournament Committee, presented the Shrewsbury Youth and Family Services and the Westboro Food Pantry with checks for $10,000 from the proceeds of the tournament. Due to the generous contributions of the 148 golfers who participated, as well as the more than 15 major corporate and friendship sponsors, the Karyn Polito Charity Golf Tournament was once again able to help these two very worthy and very needy organizations. Director of Shrewsbury Youth and Family Services, Jeffrey Chin, said that this is one of the biggest fundraisers for the year for the nonprofit. Polito said proceeds from the tournament have allowed the committee to present a $10,000 check to both organizations every year the tournament has been held.
And I want to thank all the volunteers at Shrewsbury Youth and Family Services and the Westboro Food Pantry. And I encourage you to reach out to them and to give a little bit of your time and to be as generous as you can to help other families and individuals that are in need right in our backyards, right in our own neighborhoods. So this is our 10th year. I'm very proud of what we've accomplished. We've given over $220,000 back to these two agencies, and I can't thank everyone enough for being a partner with me to make this all happen.
Chin said some of the monies received Monday will be used to hire a counselor for the Shrewsbury Youth and Family Services after-school program for middle school girls. Ginny Lindsay, co-president of the Westboro Food Pantry, said a large portion of the money they received Monday will go to the produce coupon program the Westboro Food Pantry runs with local farms. 3 more cases of the Asian Longhorn beetle infestation have been identified in Shrewsbury, near the Worcester line, where the first 2 cases of infestation were found last month.
Recently, the USDA has advised the town that additional sightings have been confirmed relative to the Asian Longhorn beetle. We're now up to 5 property locations encompassing 12 trees, which have since been removed. The area where the beetle has been found is in the area of Route 70, Sewell Street, Holden Street area. Primarily the properties abutting to or directly adjacent to the Worcester Sand and Gravel property. These locations are very close to other locations where the beetle was found in Worcester, Boylston, and West Boylston.
Additional investigations by the Asian Longhorn Beetle Eradication Program are ongoing, but at this time they do not see a need to expand the quarantined area. Residents in the quarantined area are reminded that they may not transport beetles, firewood, lumber, or any infested trees, or those likely to be infested, like maples, birches, elms, and willows. The newly formed Library Building Committee has only met twice, but they are hard at work trying to receive a state grant that would fund a majority of a building or renovation project to improve the Shrewsbury Public Library.
Many of you may know that at the annual town meeting in May, town meeting approved the appointment of a library building committee, and the selectmen approved a committee that consists of Clay Smook, who is an architect. He is our chair of our committee. Our vice chair is Francis Manella, who's a project manager and an attorney. We also have on our committee Mike Lapamardo, who's a town meeting member, but also an owner of a local construction company. We have Bridget Rubin, who is a local citizen and interested in the project. From the town side, we also have our town manager, Dan Magardo, our head of public buildings, superintendent of public buildings, Bob Cox. We have a member of our trustee board, Joan Barry. And I'm also serving on the committee. The committee has been working on preparing for a new grant application to the state program, which is a new more generous program than the previous grant program. We're hoping to have funding in the range of 45% to 50% of our total project cost. Right now, they're working on hiring the project manager as well as the architect.
The redesigned Massachusetts Public Library Construction Grant Program now funds a much larger share of the project costs, between 40% and 50% of the total cost. Additionally, the program now provides supplementary funding for buildings designed with LEED LEED certification, meaning they integrate green design elements. The committee has made no decision yet about whether the library will be rebuilt in a new location or if an addition will be added to the current location in the center of town. The committee will be meeting again at 7 p.m. August 18th in the Selectmen's Meeting Room at Town Hall. Dolan encourages people to check in with the Library Building Committee website for the latest documents, which will be loaded onto the site as they are developed. The town is continuing to remind residents that there is a mandatory outdoor water ban still in effect in Shrewsbury. The ban was put into effect July 13th after an extreme extended dry period over the past couple of months has resulted in below average groundwater levels and a dramatic rise in water consumption.
The mandatory water ban is still in effect at the present moment. The Board of Selectmen had to put additional water restrictions on resulting from a very extensive period of time where we've not had any appreciable rainfall. So we're asking that residents not use any outdoor watering and that the ability to outdoor water is limited primarily to gardens by hand and sprinklers only for newly seeded grass areas.
The town is now also asking residents to conserve daily water use both indoors and outdoors. Regato said that the water ban will likely continue through the end of September unless weather patterns change. After a successful test pilot of an online registration program this summer, the Shrewsbury Parks and Recreation Department plans to move all registrations for fall programs to the online system. Currently, registration for flag football, which begins next month, is open online with all of the fall programs to be available online when registration opens in early September.
If you've never registered with us in the past but are thinking about joining a recreation program this fall and want to set up an online account, you just go onto our system. It says create a new account. You'll enter your email. There'll be some security questions, and then we have to approve it and verify your information, and we'll send you an email back to say that it's been confirmed, and then you're ready to go.
For instructions on how to create an online account, see the article on thedailyshrewsbury.com. To see these stories and more, visit thedailyshrewsbury.com. Thank you for watching. I'm Lindsay Corcoran for thedailyshrewsbury.com, and this has been your weekly news. Tune in next week, Thursday, at 7 and 10 p.m. on SPAC Channel 28.